One thing I'm going to discuss in this video is I'm going to teach you how whales or how institutional investors invest in cryptocurrencies. I saw you guys saw a decent recovery in the crypto markets in the last week, and you might have got all the way excited that yes, markets are recovering, crypto markets have turned bullish. Well, maybe, but maybe not. Welcome to my channel, Bitcoin Crypto, and today we will be discussing what has been happening in the market since last 1 week, especially after this entire geopolitical tensions which have risen after Russia's invasion in Ukraine. There was this one token which we saw rising beautifully, that is Terra Luna. Why it did? Well, there are reasons behind it, but other than this, I think there are 2 to 3 more tokens which can have a similar explosion in their market prices. So let's get to it. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Okay, let's get straight to it. We saw the crypto markets today. They're not that in a good condition, but if you see the 7-day price changes, things look beautiful. But there is this one token, Terra Luna, which we are seeing has risen beautifully in the last 7-8 days. I remember I gave Terra Luna's call in somewhere around like $49. In many of my videos, in my Instagram post, in my Telegram messages, I was telling that I will be buying Luna, especially whenever I see it below $50. Right now it is at 90. Its all-time high went to somewhere around like 97.29, which is again brilliant. Why this has happened? They have made some announcements, some of them around allocating some funds for their ecosystem projects. But other than that, I remember back in 2021 November, they made this announcement that they will be burning around $4.5 billion worth of Luna from their community pools, which means the supply of the Luna token will be decreasing. Mostly these burn news are taken very positively in the crypto market. And similarly, when this proposal of token burning was passed back in November, Luna hit its all-time high. And I was pretty sure that if more news will come around Luna burning its token, it will reach those all-time high figures again. And this is something what happened. Price gained by like 75% only in February and the first week of March, after they announced that 2.57 billion worth of Luna tokens have been removed from supply. One good news which came yesterday is that Terra Luna has passed Ether to become second largest staked asset. We can also see that Terra Luna has also flipped Solana and Cardano in terms of market capitalization. One thing is pretty sure, that even though the markets are not acting very friendly to other altcoins, there is one token which people are willing to hold, is Terra Luna. And in one of my videos, I told you this is the power of a good community, of a very strong community, that people are willing to hold that token for long. Terra Luna, the community of lunatics, is one of the best crypto communities in the entire world. And this is why news like this is coming, that people are buying Luna, they are staking it, and obviously a large part of the supply has been started to completely be removed. People are willing to stake Luna and earn some passive income while they're holding the same token. One thing I'm going to discuss in this video is I'm going to teach you how whales or how institutional investors invest in cryptocurrencies. We will take the chart of Bitcoin, right? This is, let's take a 1-day chart. Something which we see in the markets, they go up, they go down. And a very common mistake which we do as a retail investors, and something which is very different than institutional investors, is we are playing this game completely opposite of institutional investors. If you see this Bitcoin chart here, they will start buying Bitcoin at bottoms, at absolute bottoms, and they buy Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies along the surge. There is a point when Bitcoin's prices will reach its pinnacle, its topmost price, and that will be the point when flippening happens, and they will start, especially these institutional investors, they will start selling Bitcoin along they come down. Something opposite of which the noobs, the retail investors are doing. We will not buy here. This is the point when we decide to sell, and this is the point, this whole array of downward movements is when noob investors are buying Bitcoin. There is a point when Bitcoin hits $69,000, it starts dipping, and people think, oh, from the all-time high, Bitcoin has reached $55,000, $50,000. Let's do dollar cost averaging. And they will start buying while Bitcoin is declining. No, that is not the way to go. Dollar cost averaging doesn't happen in a declining movement. The most profitable dollar cost averaging is you wait for the bottom, you see the reversals, and then you do the dollar cost averaging. I'll give you a very brilliant example. All this geopolitical tensions which are happening around the world regarding Ukraine, regarding Russia, we saw that there was a very sharp decline in all the global markets. Somewhere we knew that whole atmosphere of World War III had begun. We knew that the capital markets are going to decline and they're going to plunge badly. But something which we failed to observe is that crypto markets decoupled from other capital markets like stock a long time ago. This was the time when these whales are finding an opportunity to buy Bitcoins. And if you see this chart, number of Bitcoin addresses holding more than 1,000 Bitcoin. You see here, this was the point, this whole announcement came that Russia has invaded Ukraine. You see the sudden spike. These are the institutional investors who just jumped into Bitcoin and accumulated more than 1,000 Bitcoin in one single wallet, from 2,100 to 20 to 50. Imagine 150 wallets buying more than 1,000 Bitcoins. That's a huge movement. And this was the movement which we have seen in the last few days, this rally, a small rally. But does this mean that the Bitcoin has turned bullish? I'm not sure. I still don't bet on this. It is still below its major support of $45,000. The accumulation was not only done by these whale investors, the small investors, especially the people who are holding less than 1 BTC. We can see there is a reasonable wide scale accumulation. This area, which is now darkening towards blue, this clearly shows that people have, especially the small term investors, have started accumulating Bitcoin now. Usually when the markets tank, it is always Bitcoin that recovers first. It has been some time that Bitcoin has also kind of decoupled and not sharing the same correlation with other altcoins. And there is one more indicator which I clearly see. It is about the Bitcoin Sharpe ratio, right? Right now, Bitcoin Sharpe ratio touched somewhere around 1.82. This is Bitcoin's price. This is Bitcoin's Sharpe ratio. And we have seen this in the last month, especially. It has again turned back to positive after showing series of negative rallies in the last 3-4 months. It has now turned positive. 1.82 is still decent. More than 2 is very good, and I don't say it is quite far from 2. There are 2 tokens which I am definitely keeping my eye on. One of them is Phantom. Again, for me, Phantom at 1.7, it's a buy. It's a buy. And what my observations say, Phantom is going to explode in 2022. I accumulated Phantom when it touched near 1.15, 1.2. I sold somewhere at around like 3. I have again accumulated it, doubled its quantity by buying it at 1.5. And I am very bullish about Phantom, especially in this entire 2022. One more token which I have been closely monitoring, and that is Moonbeam. I have always told you that I am a big fan of Polkadot ecosystem, and for me Moonbeam is one of the strongest projects in Polkadot ecosystem. I accumulated Moonbeam somewhere near 1.9, then again a little bit more near to $2. In my Instagram, in my Telegram, in my WhatsApp stories, everywhere I wrote this, that I am personally buying GLMR at $2. Today it is at $3.2. Again, I see it a great 60-70% profit, especially at the times like these. There is one more project which I am very bullish about, especially in this again Polkadot ecosystem, and that is Akala. Akala touched $0.8 a few days ago. I bought it somewhere near around $0.91. It is at again 23% profit, which is decent. Can it go above 1.2, 1.3? I think yes, it definitely can. What I'm also seeing, and if you guys want to see which tokens these whales are buying, especially in the Ethereum ecosystem, there is this channel called as Whale Start Baby Whale. This is one channel I watch it daily just to see which tokens these whales are purchasing. There are three tokens I would say, which I have repeatedly seen the name of. One is Phantom, second is Sand, and third is Matic. Chainlink for me is a sleeping monster. Chainlink is right now at only somewhere around like $14, which is way too low. You see, Chainlink hit its high at around 53. Right now it is sitting at 14. As I was mentioning, you see here again, Sand. Let's see more. Top 10 purchase tokens. Matic, Sand, again Sand. Matic is at its first rank. You see again, ETH bought about $1 million of Matic. That's on March 3. That's like day before yesterday. These are my 6 tokens which I'm keeping my eyes on. I have definitely bought these 6 tokens in dips. Will I continue to buy if there are more dips? Yes, especially Matic and Phantom. They are competitors in some way. They usually trade somewhere near same prices. The most important part, their communities are super strong. Please analyze the metrics on Glassnode. Glassnode has their own Twitter channel. Glassnode is my most favorite channel, period. The insights they give, especially about these whale activities, the exchange inflows and outflows, the transfers which are coming inside exchanges and also going outside exchanges. These are some very basic factors which help you see what is happening on the exchanges, and especially how these big investors, these whale investors, are investing or making decisions in crypto markets. In one of my previous videos, I told you this thing. Please do not act against the whale activity. If you want to make profits, follow the whales. That's why when the markets were declining, I told you I'm not buying anything. I'm not taking any step in the movement because I want the markets to reverse first. And this is the point when we will invest. We will invest like whale investors. And we will only buy till this point. And then we will wait. We'll wait with our altcoins to rally. And when altcoins reverse, they start declining, that is the point we start selling. And I've again told you don't need to sell all of your portfolio, sell 50% of it. Sell it, wait. Have patience while you're investing. If you will have patience while you're investing, nobody can beat you in these markets. You might miss out on some profits, but you will never incur losses. As an investor, this should be our first goal, to prevent losses. Right? That was all for the video today. I'll see you in the next video. If you guys have any questions, please drop it in the comments. And again, if you like this video, please like the video. Click on the thumbs up button below. Click on the subscribe button below. Click on the bell icon, and I'll see you around soon. Namaste.